Well, we need to stay somewhere before the big day attempting the old Telegraph track. So we stayed at the Bremwell Tourist Park. It's got nightly entertainment and dinners that you need to pre-book. And it's got a little museum for the kids. Us not being campers, we stayed in some cabins there. Very basic cabins, but it's a cabin with some air conditioning and a bed. That's pretty much all you need. So, not luxury, but it'll do the job. Anyhow, we decided to have dinner there, have a couple of drinks that night. We all had a great time and tried to calm Dad's nerves before attempting the old Telegraph track the next morning. We decided to attempt the old Telegraph track from south to north. Now, a great little stop right here is the Bremwell Junction Roadhouse. This is your very last fuel stop, probably your last chance to buy a hot meal, some last emergency supplies before attempting the old Telegraph track. The entry to the track is right next to this place. Alright, here we are at the start of the old Telegraph track. There's a fly in the car. Now keep in mind that I'm a very amateur four-wheel driver. In fact, I've only ever driven on the beach before. I've never attempted a proper four-wheel drive track. So as we were driving along, I was wondering what might lay ahead of us, and it didn't take me very long at all to realise what we're in for. So, wow, only just into the track, and that really is vertical. That's crazy. That is straight down. Oh my god. Right, I think we will find an easier way. I have no intention of writing off the car today. Now, many of the YouTube videos that we'd watched before attempting the old Telegraph track or leaving towards the Cape said that you can travel to the Cape solo because you'll meet people along the way. Now, this was certainly the case. As we were looking for an easier place to drop in, here's these people from Victoria, a convoy of 4 cars, all with camper vans, about to enter the old Telegraph track, and every car had a camper van on it. So here I was nervous about dropping in my kitted out Hilux, and here's these guys about to drop in with their camper vans. Anyhow, I got chatting to them. They could clearly see I was nervous, and they offered to let me jump in between the first and last members of their convoy, and said, don't worry, if you get stuck we can pull you out. And I absolutely jumped at the opportunity. So as I sat there and I watched the second car go through with the camper van behind it, I knew it was my opportunity and my turn to go. So without hesitation, I should say very nervous hesitation, it was my time to shine and attempt the first challenge of the OTT track, being the Palm Creek crossing. Oh my god, here we go. Let's see how the kids like this one. Oh. Now they say that when you're trying to film four-wheel driving, the camera angles never justify the intensity of what you're doing, and I can say that's 100% right. It doesn't look like much on camera, but this was scary. Oh, oh my god, that was epic, wasn't it?
Yeah, was that cool? Everything just went to your side?
Yeah, that was cool.
Yeah, that one.
Now the adrenaline was pumping. Getting out of Palm Creek up on the other side seemed very easy. after having the guts to enter it.
Easy done.
Easy. Okay, so we've joined a convoy of people with camper vans. I think they're a little bit shocked that where we haven't a four-wheel drive before, or properly, and we're here doing the Telegraph, and I'm shocked that they're doing the whole track with camper vans. So
We're equally as shocked as each other.
yeah, we've shocked each other. Anyway, they said that we can tag along with them, which is really nice of them and makes me feel a lot better, especially with the two young ones in the back there. And Ryan, was that epic going down that hill?
Yeah.
It was awesome, wasn't it? So we'll tag along with them, and yeah, awesome. Part of the convoy. Yeah, it seems like the first challenge being the Palm Creek crossing really sets a tone for the track, and given how extreme that felt entering the track with that steep descent, a river crossing, and then a steep ascent on the other side, every other challenge was interesting but didn't quite get the heart pumping as much as the first Palm Creek challenge. We actually gained some extra friends on the convoy from, I believe they were from Melbourne or Victoria, a young couple, and this just shows that you can be going along the track and convoys seem to stick together and get bigger as they go. I suppose it's the age-old saying, safety in numbers. I feel as though on this trip we got extremely lucky, especially myself being the main driver, because our convoy and our friends that we were tagging along with were so experienced. They'd walk every single river crossing, and they'd just point out to me, okay, we're going to take this track here, and make sure you turn here, here and here, make sure you put down the pedal here and give it some gas here. And the more they did that, the more our confidence grew, and the more relaxed that I became, and was really enjoying the journey. Track. Oh my god. You have to be kidding me. Yeah. I'm not about doing that. That's pretty hectic. I've watched quite a few YouTube videos about the old Telegraph track. And all of those videos say that there's a chicken track. For every challenge there's a chicken track. And I've watched some videos where people are taking some kind of chicken track at gunshot up and down. Just at will. Up and down. No problem at all. In 2024, absolutely no chicken track. And just, the only opportunity we had, no one was going to do it. We spent about an hour there. There was one person attempting to go down the side roads, and it just didn't look like fun. And there was no point. We all decided absolutely no point destroying our cars or our convoy's trailers. So we headed around the long way to get past Gunshot. What's peculiar about this particular area and these scenes is that it's a very shallow creek. Half the cars, or at least half the cars, got across without problem, and every second car just seemed to catch in this unlucky hole and would get stuck. And I was very fortunate to not be one of the cars that got stuck and got to experience my first time pulling another car out of trouble.
I know!
Not bad. That's it. Good job. To the right a bit. Good job. First night on the Telegraph. Well done. Wake up, 7 a.m. The kids are still asleep. Everyone's packing up the camp. Mine's gonna go for a swim. Okay, come on, show me the birdies. Birdie! He's got your apple. Alright, river crossing. First up, they're just scouting it. Getting ready. We begin our morning crossing the river called Cockatoo Creek, which was very simple. The only thing to look out for is a few potholes just underneath the surface, and then straight up the other side of the creek to a soft sand hill climb, which was pretty easy and pretty fun. As we continued through the day, there was a few little simple river crossings. All of them had chicken tracks, but some people decided to go through the part of the tracks just for a little bit of fun.
They're sleeping. Yeah.
So the track got rough in some areas, but it was a lot of fun on our way to Fruitbat Falls and then Elliott Falls. Time for a quick swim, bit of a refreshment for everyone, and really just enjoying the scenery of what the different falls have to offer. little bit of a fork in the road. So the team with the trailers are going to go set up camp for the night and then take the bypass track, and we've decided to follow Ash and Mick, and we've met one other person in a I think it's, what do you have, a Mazda, was it?
Isuzu D-Max.
Isuzu, sorry. And yeah, we're just going to follow them now and see how we go. So our newfound friends with the camper vans made a clever decision to bypass the next bunch of challenges on the old Telegraph track, and we decided to keep going ahead and pushing through all the track obstacles, and had a rendezvous point in the morning of Nolan's Brook, the famous river crossing. On the way through, there was a number of smaller river crossings, a few little rock climbs and ledges and things like that. Nothing too extreme. All the rivers had a hard rock bottom, not too much soft sand. Just a couple of the climbs were a little bit hairy, but that was about it. Level 3. Ooh, pretty damn close to the edges there. Someone's still logging that hole. Might be a winch spot even, if I'm looking correctly. Wow! After watching all these YouTube videos of people crossing this bridge, never in my wildest days did I think we would all be bathing here at night time, or coming onto night time, because the campsite's just around the corner, and that stream is actually not very cold, which is fantastic. So everyone's all bathed now, refreshed, including the kids. So now we're going to go back and start a campfire. We'll set up the swag and finish the track in the morning. Tomorrow is the infamous Nolan's Creek, is it, or Nolan's Crossing? Nolan's what?
Brook.
Nolan's Brook.
Yeah.
Okay, Nolan's Brook. And yeah, a little bit nervous about that, but the final frontier, let's see how we go. Yeah, lots of flies. Alright, that's actually a really good sleep. Before we dart off, it's where we were camping, and you know we're close to the Telegraph trail because there's one of the telegraphs right there. The old telegraphs. Still standing. Man, this is a pretty awkward track. Here we go. Oh my god. As we continued to drive towards the famous Nolan's Brook crossing on our third day of the OTT track, I kept wondering if our friends from the convoy would be on the other side of the river waiting for us, just so we knew we had someone to pull us out if we needed it.
Are you dropping in now? Now go.
Oh,
So So that one caused a little bit of mud in the front there, but a little bit of side step damage as well, which is okay. A little buff out.
They spotted us. Woo!
And just like that, we were so excited and relieved to find the rest of our convoy waiting for us, as promised, on the other side of Nolan's Brook Crossing. We arrived at the infamous Nolan's Crossing. There we are on this side, and then everyone waited for us. We couldn't believe it. In the morning, we got a whole crowd on this side waiting to watch me flood my car. So, alright, this is the last frontier. Let's give it a go. Now, I've seen many YouTube videos and Facebook videos of cars going into this creek and not being pulled out quickly enough. And it gave me a lot of relief to see our team getting all the straps ready, hooking it onto a car. It was time to rock and roll.
Turn.
Looks like the boys are getting their confidence. Big brother saving little brother. My mum to the rescue. Archie! Ryan! Now, Vanya and I decided to finish the last tiny little leg of the OTT, which is the Old Jardine Ferry crossing. On the way there, we were on our lonesome, so I took my time walking the water before crossing all the rivers, and there was a bunch of river crossings. None of them were too extreme, all the way to the Jardine River, or the Old Jardine River crossing. Just time to reflect back on how much fun the journey was. 3 days of fantastic four-wheel driving, amazing scenery, and making awesome new friends. Wow, what a trip this turned out to be.